What's up, guys? We are back in ARK Survival Evolved on the Xbox One. Last we left off, we got ourselves into some adventures with this guy, mainly getting a lot of metal. And the reason we're getting a lot of metal is for some recipes that we're going to be needing that stuff for. And specifically, I went ahead and researched some stuff for some recipes. And if I can enter this door, watcha! I will show you what that stuff, no, ow, not like that. What that stuff is and show you just how to have yourselves a good time. Anyways, if we head on into this, we can see for ourselves. Yeah, no, it is this. I was double taking in my head for some reason. We can go on over to the structures menu, crafting, JK, it's not that. What I'm thinking of is the weapon. The weapon's in here. So, firearms. The long neck rifle is going to require 95 metal ingots for us to craft, and then we have to worry about its ammo, which we did not research because we are dum-dums. So let's go ahead and research that and make sure that we know how to craft up the ammo. Where is the ammo, by the way? Also, I kind of want to build a cage just for show and tell, you know, so I can like show off dinosaurs in the cage. It'll be like my own runway. You know, it'll be the Victoria's Secret fashion show of ARK. So, very good. I have a lot of sexy dinos, and people are going to tune in for the clothes, and only the clothes that they show off, nothing else. I don't know where this is going. Anyways, we got to get ourselves some bullets. Where do we get rifle bullets? Simple rifle ammo, boom, we got it. Problem solvido. And if we go to ammo, I'm guessing there's an ammo section. Of course there is. Sniper rifle ammo takes metal ingots and gunpowder. So, we need a lot of metal ingots if we want to make this, along with a lot of gunpowder. And the gunpowder is something we need a lot of stone for. And then another thing that we want to get also needs a lot of stone, the stone fireplace. And this is all stuff I want to craft. So it's a sign from the gods that A, we need some more wood to get that furnace going. And B, we should go out and tame a Doedicurus. That's right. We're going to do our best to try and tame up a Doedicurus. How long will it take? What will it take? These are all questions that I have no clue what the hell the answer is to, but we will figure it out together because that's what we do. We're all in this together. There's also a reason that I don't sing. You just found out why that is. Although I was using a high-pitched voice. Who knows? Maybe if I use my deep-pitched voice, you know, and my normal voice, I don't know. Do I have a deeper-pitched voice? Yeah, I can pull off a deeper one. Anyways. If I just kind of like sung with a deeper voice, just like, we're all in this together, do. I might be able to pull that off. Anyways, this ain't no high school musical. This is ARK School Islandical. Again, don't know where I was going with that. But we got ourselves a lot of metal going in here. We can refine this into more. All we gotta do is throw the necessary wood into here. We'll actually split that in half. Throw that in there and we should be able to light the fire. We'll get about up to 50 metal ingots, if I'm not mistaken, total in there, plus whatever we have in there. Still not enough for a rifle, and honestly we probably won't craft up that rifle because we got better crap to do. So what we have right now, though, is a lot of narcotics, a lot of arrows, and a dream. And that dream will hopefully be coming to reality soon. Let's go ahead, craft up a lot of trank arrows. Let's go. How many do I want to do? Let's do 10 more. How about that? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can't look at the screen when I count them off because usually when I do that, I get off track and I end up miscounting. Did I miscount? Oh no, I got 10. Okay, I was about to say. Yeah, see, there's so many numbers on the screen, man. That stuff confuses me. All right, I got like the counting skills of a second grader. Okay, so let's not yell at me. But so we're gonna go ahead and have our adventures on Mr. Sarko here, just because he's new. And he's also, I mean, probably a decent fighter. So once we get into it, you know, in a little tussle here with the Doedicurus, I'll just make sure that we have enough narcotic to keep him under. We just gotta find one. And I feel as if I've seen some wandering around here. Unfortunately, I've also seen a T-Rex wandering around here. So, I mean, I just had an idea. And I think you guys know exactly what that idea is. The question is, can we execute it? And you know what? I don't know if we can execute it, but we're going to find out. And for that, we're going to go ahead, drop off our Sarko. Our best bet is to get up on a cliff above the thing and then get ourselves a lot of prime meat. If there's no prime meat, it's probably going to take a good while. And I don't know, what can we kill for prime meat? We're going to have to hunt prime meat if we want to keep them under. I don't know, but I'm going to do it because YOLO, we have a lot. If we're going to do that, we probably want to do some more trank arrows, especially considering what level he might be. Let's make up 10 more, shall we? All right, let's go 10 more. That way, yeah, we'll go 10 more. And we should start playing narcotics. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boom. I think we're good, right? Should be good. Yeah, we'll be good here, right? Right? Yeah, boom, we got 10 more. Awesome. That should be plenty for what I have in store. I haven't said what I have in store yet, but you guys should be able to infer what I'm talking about here, and we're gonna see if we can make it work. We probably want to check out what level he is. We want to make sure that we're up somewhere above where he can't get to us. Unfortunately for us, fortunately for the game balance of the game, I'm pretty sure that dinos got a buff. Not a buff, but an AI buff, where they're not as stupid as before. And that is something I'm gonna have to do. Also, I was gonna name the crocodile today too. Now I'm distracted. Hold up. Wasn't there an albino T-Rex too? Also, why isn't that T-Rex attacking the Brontos? Okay, now he is. That would make more sense. Well, I mean, the game plan is, I guess, depending on what we find. Speak of the devil, there's a Doedicurus right there. Well, there's a T-Rex right across the river. I can't speak. Alright. Bring the Sarco over. We also want to name the Sarco. And I do have a name for him, brought to you by the comments of 2 episodes ago. And the name we're going to be going for, I'll type it out here, but it's pretty much after an Egyptian god of crocodiles in the Nile. It's a fun little history lesson here, but Sobek. I believe it can also be spelled Sebek, but I think most people say it's Sobek, S-O-B-E-K. And it's the Egyptian god of crocodiles in the Nile. And the Sarco, considering how massive a crocodile this thing is, I think that's a pretty good little, good reason. Good reason to call him that, because he's kind of godly. I mean, sure, he's not the highest level here, but he's pretty damn awesome. So let's go ahead and get Sobek here. So Sobek, come on, buddy. How do I go caps lock? It's always, caps lock is different on Xbox and PS4. And it seriously confuses me. There we go. Get Sobek going. Enter that bad boy. Accept. Welcome to the crew, Sobek. So, Sobek, the Egyptian god of crocodiles in the Nile. It's actually pretty interesting that the Egyptians did have a god for crocodiles and the Nile, but that, I guess, a little history lesson here. I don't know much about Egyptian history. I'm taking European history right now. Egyptian history specifically is actually really fascinating, like most history, but Egyptians got some rich history. I actually wouldn't mind some history lessons in that crap. So, I mean, I'm probably not going to go into history for a degree or something, but god damn it, history is fun. Anyways, the Egyptians, as you guys can probably tell, and probably might still know now, lots of Egyptian civilization is literally centered around the Nile. I don't remember what the statistic was. It was either 97% or 99%, something like that. I think the statistic at some point in time, I don't know if that was... I don't think it's now, because I think now with technology and whatnot, things are a little bit different. But I'm pretty sure that at some point, don't question me when, but 97 or 99% of the population of Egypt was like based around the Nile, which is absolutely redonkulous. Because think, that is literally how important the Nile was. Because the Nile literally was one of the most important rivers ever. Also, that T-Rex is getting like... That T-Rex might legitimately die. Oh crap, we're thirsty. Yeah, that T-Rex is dying. Oh my god, revenge of the herbivores. Well, yeah, good thing we didn't go after him. That T-Rex is dead. He would have died before we even got there. There we go. Come on, get some water in us. Let's also get some food in us. But that's just very interesting. Hold up, is this guy hurt? No, I don't think he is. It's level 32. Ay caramba. This might be kind of difficult then. Whatever, I'll try and knock him out. But Egyptian life was very much so centered around the Nile, because when the Nile rose and then during the flooding season, the Nile would leave silt and type of stuff to fertilize the soil and make it fertile for everyone. So literally you had to live near the Nile to even be able to farm, and back then farming was pretty important. Nowadays farming is still pretty important, but we got like global stuff. So it's actually was very, very vital, and still is very, very vital to Egyptian civilization. And I just thought that was super cool, because I never actually knew that, but now that I heard it, it actually makes a lot of sense that Egyptians did have a god of the Nile and a god for crocodiles, because crocodiles were pretty, I'm guessing, abundant in the Nile. And, you know, it's like 2 and 2. They go together. It makes sense. So, I mean, hey, you know, Sobek was probably maybe even represented as a crocodile. I don't know. This is all assumptions I'm going off of. But, alright, there's your little theoretical history lesson with Star as he's knocking out a Doedicurus. Hopefully this thing does not enter its shell before we knock it out, because if that happens, we're kind of screwed. Also, I love the frames on Xbox, man. It is 10 out of 10. Top keck. Seriously, so amazing. I just want to keep pumping these into him. Is this going to be enough to knock out the Doedicurus? Dude, I'm kind of getting scared here. This is not looking too good. Oh god. Well, good thing we crafted up as many tranks as we did, because he's trucking right now. This guy does not want to go down at all. I'm kind of scared because he can do some damage to us. And I don't want that. I want him to do damage to stones, not to me. Is he running away now, or is he trying to, like, juke me out, outmaneuver me? I think he's running away. That means he might be low on torpor, which is good news for us. Usually animals, I think their new AI, whenever they're in danger of something bad happening to them, I think they run away. And since he's not super bloody and entering his shell, I think that means that he's about to be knocked out. When is about, I don't know. I'm also using that assumption off the fact that we've pumped like 20 arrows into this bastard, and he really does not want to get knocked out. Come on, you bastard. Please, I'm running out of arrows here. I made like 30 of this crap. Come on. Come on. We might actually... Oh my god. I'm going to be so mad if 30 arrows isn't enough. Thank you! Thank you. Oh my god. How fast is the torpor going down? Okay, lots of torpor. Whew, we made just enough arrows for that. I was not expecting that. Alright, well now I just gotta get in a bunch of berries and kind of just tame this guy in the background, because this is going to most likely take a little bit of a while. But let's get ourselves as much berries as possible here. I kind of want to bring the trike over to help us gather those berries, and that's probably exactly what I'll do. So Sark, I'm going to leave you here. You are on neutral duty. Just make sure that you don't die or some crap like that. And I'll return shortly with our trike. Our trike we'll get a bunch of berries along the way here, and we will then feed them to our Doedicurus. However, since we're not using anything sped up, I think normally a level 32 Doedicurus, I'm guessing it'll take 2 to 3 hours. This is sped up by 6 times, so my best guess, it's going to be a 20 to 30 minute type of tame. And that at least means, because his torpor is very high and goes down very low, we can always check back on him periodically, so long as we have a sufficient supply of berries to give him. And I think we should be able to do that, so in the meantime we can probably hunt around the area, do a little bit of gathering. This guy actually has some stats too, which is awesome news, because that means if we go up in melee damage for him, we should be able to get more berries, and berries are quite important, especially right now. So let's try and get as many berries as possible. If we get narco berries, that's a good bonus, because we might, I don't think we will, but we might run out of narcotics, and if we do, having enough narco berries is actually a good little backup plan here. And I'm going to be hitting all this stuff. I don't want to get too much thatch from this, which is kind of going to be a side effect, because we have to hit some of these small trees along the way. But hopefully we can make our way over there, tame up that Doedicurus, and in the meantime, maybe do a little bit of hunting with the croc. If not, just have the croc nearby, so worst case, he's getting some XP. Because really, tamed animals are so much weaker now. In the earlier ARK days, they were way stronger, but at the same time, it's kind of good because it keeps things in perspective and makes sure that, I don't know, we're kind of threatened by higher level dinos. That's not something that usually happens, you know. In older ARK, you were never really threatened by wild dinos, but now with the addition of dinos, like the, well, soon to be the Titanosaurus, or Titanosaur, whatever you want to pronounce it. And that thing's going to be a beast and a half. Also, I'm just going to bring you with me. How about that? You're just going to follow me. This is going to be faster. Let's put you to follow. Like the Titanosaur, we have the Gigantosaurus, Alpha T-Rexes, Alpha Raptors, Alpha Carnos. All of those are pretty good threats to really just any tamed dinosaur unless they're really ready for a fight. And that's kind of good because it makes sure that, I mean, keeps us in check, make sure we don't get too complacent. And yo, where the fuck is this Doedicurus? There he is. Okay, I got worried. I'm like, I don't see him. God, I love the frames on this game on Xbox, right? So good. He's only lost about 100 food, which kind of sucks, because that means we're going to need a lot of berries to keep his ass happy. Alright, so you, Mike, my friend, my amigo, let's get closer to you. Got to disable follow, and we got to set up. No, where are you going? Where the fuck are you going? Mike, chill. Chill. Stop it. Stop it. Where are you wandering off to? You're not... Your wander isn't even enabled. Yeah, stop it. There you go. Chill. Chill. Alright, go into your inventory. Grabbing as many meho berries as possible. We got 100. That will... I want to say that'll be plenty to tame this guy. So all we gotta do is really focus on... what is it? Focus on keeping him alive and keeping him knocked out. Hopefully if we have enough narco berries, that shouldn't be a problem. Anyways, give him all these meho berries. You'll start munching on them. And, his food goes up by about 30. He's gone up that much. If we can do pretty good taming effectiveness this one. English is hard. Taming effectiveness wise, we're gonna get a lot of bonus levels, and this Doedicurus will actually be surprisingly strong. And probably our strongest dino, which is actually amazing news because I don't think we've ever had that happen for us. Alright, well in the meantime, I just gotta make sure to keep his unconsciousness up. We might want to just build some more narcotics for that, so honestly a good thing for us to do here is going to be to get... I was gonna say craft up another one of... Where is that thing? Mortar and pestle, there you go. We need 65 stones. We're going to gather up some more stones and just make ourselves a mobile little narcotic station. So while we're gathering some berries and whatnot with the big guy over there, we can make some more narcotics. You know, screw it. We'll just feed the narco berries straight up. It's not a big deal. I don't want to go through all that hassle just for like something that really isn't going to be super necessary. It'll be kind of necessary, I admit, but it's not going to be super necessary. So just get all these berries. I'll just feed the berries first, then we'll save the narcotics for later. Once we hit the narcotics, that's when, you know, maybe we should start thinking about bringing the torpor up a little bit. But if we look at the rate, hold up, I'm going to show you guys, I'm going to drop some knowledge bombs here. If we look at the rate at which the taming is going up compared to the unconsciousness, it looks like by the time he's fully unconscious, he will be about half tamed. So that's like the taming bar is about half as full as the emptiness of the unconscious bar. So that pretty much means we have to give him about 1,100 torpor or something like that. So that's a very decent amount of torpor. I think we have... We're going to be short of... I think every narcotic is like 40 or something. So that's going to be just short of 1,000. And if we have 50 narco berries, let's give about 10. That's an extra 500. So this should work. Yeah, this should work. I mean, that torpor's... I don't know, I'm just scared. I don't want to lose this guy. He's got a lot of levels, and this thing's going to be awesome because we can just literally, while we're not doing anything, we can have him go out and get metal for us, which is awesome. Why am I, not metal, stone. Why am I picking up stone right now, by the way? I know there's a reason. I mean, we could passively work on getting the ingredients for this stone fireplace, which really would just be a lot of stone. Wow, that's a lot of stone gathering. I don't know if I want to do that. But that's kind of why we got the Doedicurus in the first place, and what he's going to be good for whenever we tame him. Whenever that day comes, that day is going to be a long time away. Anyways, we'll make sure, what we'll do here is make sure to have him fully narked up. There we go. Let's, how do I remote use? Just right click that. There we go. Torpor going up. Feed him a bunch of these berries. Papa. Beautiful. His taming effectiveness is still looking pretty good, and he's about, what, an eighth of the way tamed? I'd say that's like... I'd say a sixth and be generous. Yeah, I'll say that's a sixth of the way tamed. I'll be generous to ourselves. That's a sixth of the way tamed. It's been a couple minutes. It's going to be a 20 to 30 minute total tame, so he should be tamed by the end of next episode. And might as well start actually getting the materials for the saddle and having that ready. But in the meantime, make sure his torpor goes up, feed him a bunch of berries. So we are ready for that, and ready to head out for a little bit of an adventure while we prepare this guy to be our bud. Unfortunately, that adventure, and this guy being our buddy, will probably have to come next time, because for now, that's going to go ahead and do it for me. So thank you guys so much for watching the video as always, and hopefully, I'll see you next one.